perfectionist tendencies, like if you're dreaming of becoming a mom, I want to make sure that all my things for my baby are organized and are in the right place. Hello and welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing good. In case you're new here, my name is Charity Mugeni and I make videos on faith, family and self-improvement. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel up to now, please do, because I would really love to have you be part of this family. And in today's video, I just want to share with you the parenting lessons that I have learned as a first mom of twins. Saying this, it does not mean that I had never been a mom before, no. The twins were not my first babies. I had already had my firstborn child as a singleton. However, being a mom of twins is a totally different thing altogether. It doesn't matter whether you have ever been a mom before or not. Like, having twins is just something totally different. So that's why I want to share with you some of the lessons that I have learned along the way. The first lesson is that you need to be flexible with your expectations so that it is easy for you to adjust through the whole process or the whole journey. It is so normal for us as moms to expect everything to go perfect, and especially when you have ever had a child before, like me. My first child was a singleton and I had it easy. Normal delivery, easy breastfeeding, getting enough sleep. Those are the things that I was expecting. But I came to realize that I have to be flexible and adjust my expectations for me to enjoy the journey. Because after delivery, I realized that I don't have enough milk and I had to supplement with formula, which turned out to be very expensive. And also with formula, you have to manage the temperature. When the timing goes beyond a certain set time period, then that milk becomes unfit for consumption. You have to discard it. And it became a very difficult just experience to come to terms with. And also, I was expecting that probably sleep will just be as it was with my singleton. But I came to realize that with twins, you are not going to have as much sleep as you can possibly expect, especially in the first year. You have to learn to adjust and be okay with the fact that you are not going to have enough sleep for some time. So just adjusting and being flexible with your expectations is going to help you to enjoy the journey. The second lesson is that trust yourself. You are the mother of these babies, and God has placed in you the ability to understand how to handle these babies. Trust yourself that you are going to manage. Listen to yourself. Trust your instincts to make the right judgments and decisions concerning on how to care for these babies. To know the kind of way to just take care of them and how to meet their needs. Try so much to avoid depending on people around you or expecting too much from them. There are things they are able to help you to just support you. But the survival of these babies solely depends on you, especially in the first 6 months. It depends on you and God. Because no matter what you do, it is you who has to breastfeed them. No one else can do it. It is you. No one can breastfeed them for you. So you have to trust yourself on that and know that God who gave you these babies is going to help you understand the whole situation on how to handle it emotionally and mentally, because these babies need you more during these first stages. The people who are around you, your husband and the family members, they are just there to give you support. But on how to care and handle these babies, it greatly depends on you. So don't self-guess yourself or second-guess yourself or doubt yourself whether you are good enough to be the mother of these babies. There was a time, especially when I was struggling with building up the breast milk, I was doubting myself whether I was a good mother enough to care for these babies. I could feel so frustrated when they are crying and I cannot be able to breastfeed them because I don't have enough milk. I was doubting whether I am a good mother enough. And I just want to tell you that trust yourself. God, who has given you these babies, He knows that you are well capable to handle them. So don't allow self-doubt and just being anxious and fearful during this period to overtake your journey. So trust yourself and keep doing what you think and believe it's right for these babies to get out of these initial tender stages. Give yourself some grace. As moms, we tend to have these perfectionist tendencies, like you want everything to be organized and perfect. You want everything to be right in the right place all the time. Like the baby's things are organized, they are placed in the right position, the clothes are in the right place, there is limited mess around, Those are things that we all desire and plan as moms. You're like, if you're dreaming of becoming a mom, I want to make sure that all my things for my baby are organized and are in the right place. But when it comes to twins, I can tell you that you need to learn to relax and give yourself some grace, because there are times that you will learn to be okay even when things are not okay. Sometimes you will look at the mess and you'll be okay with the mess. Sometimes there will be some clutter on the floor, some bottles being in the wrong place, some things just not in the right position that you would desire. And you will learn to relax and just be okay with it. So give yourself some grace. You don't really need to be perfect, but you just need to do it right in the best way you can, according to how you feel and according to how you can manage in the moment. Because handling twins is a little bit different. Sometimes you learn to be okay with the fact that you are not able to meet these babies' needs at the same time, because sometimes they are crying at the same time and you cannot give all of them comfort. You will have to be okay by the fact that one will cry and will have to wait for comfort. One will be hungry and will have to wait for comfort because you are attending to the other one. You are just only one person and you might not be able to do these things at once and be perfect as you desire. Sometimes, yes, you will have help around you, but not all the time you will have that help. So for that reason, you have to be okay. You have to learn to be okay, even when you see things are not okay or as perfect as you would want them to be. So be patient with yourself, give yourself some grace and relax and enjoy the journey. The next lesson is that twins are unique individuals. They are different. So try to avoid the temptation of comparing them. Love them individually as they are. Even if they are identical, they are still different. So sometimes we get to be tempted as moms or as parents to try and compare them. In their personalities, they are different. Probably one of them will be more of a crying baby than the other. Sometimes they might want similar things, maybe similar toys or similar clothes, but it does not mean that they are the same. Their personalities are different, and you need to respect that. So avoid this temptation of trying to compare them with each other. Like, as parents, sometimes we get to be tempted, like, you're telling this one, why can't you be like your sister? Or why can't you be like your brother? Or why can't you be like so and so? You realize that even when it comes to eating or feeding, they feed differently. One might be slower, one might be quicker. So stop the temptation, or don't give in to the temptation of trying to compare them. Love them differently as they are. Don't lean towards the one that is giving you an easier time, because they are different. One might not give you as easy time as the other one, but love them just as they are, as individuals anyway. Because as mothers, as parents, God has called us to love our children regardless. Then the last one is that prioritize self-care. It is so easy when you are held up as a mother with so many responsibilities and a lot of attention going to your babies, and probably if you are having a toddler, like in my case, I was also still having a toddler. Like, you can forget yourself, forget taking care of yourself. And I just want to let you know that prioritizing self-care during this season is going to help things be easy for you. Like looking after yourself physically, emotionally, spiritually, you are able to wholesomely attend to your needs personally. And that can help you even have good strength in the right attitude or right mental attitude to give these babies the right care and the right attention. Make sure that you eat right, because when you eat right, it's when you are able to get enough breast milk, drink lots of water, attend to your spiritual needs, pray, encourage yourself when you are facing emotional challenges during that time, when you're having personal struggles concerning how to handle these babies, frustrations, and all that. Make sure that you are taking care of your spiritual needs. Also, take care of your other physical needs. Exercise when you can, if it's possible. Just taking a walk or stretching, it can really help you to just help yourself re-energize. So make sure that you don't neglect yourself, because you cannot give good care to your babies unless you learn how to take good care of yourself. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.